In this tutorial, we'll learn how to censor someone's face in Krita by pixelating it using non-destructive filters. This can be used for comedic effect. For example, here we have a painting of a woman, but we can't tell who she is because her face is censored. Now if we remove the censor, we'll be able to tell that's Lisa Del Giocondo. Let's start by opening the photo or illustration that we want to censor in Krita. The first thing that we want to do is add a new filter mask to the image layer. The filter that we want is called the pixelize filter, which is in the artistic category. This filter has two settings that we can edit independently, the pixel width and pixel height. They can be used to create some neat effects if we want, but we are going to set both of these to the same value. This will make the pixels square, which is what we normally want. As you can see in the canvas, this filter is applied to the entire image by default, but we only want to censor the face. How can we limit its effect? With the filter mask selected, let's go to the menu bar and click on Edit, Clear. This will make the internal mask of the filter fully black, which makes it stop affecting the image. Next, we're going to select the white color and paint on the canvas using the brush tool. When you paint on the canvas with a filter mask selected, it changes what areas the filter affects. Now we can just export the image and we'll be done. However, there is an additional trick that we can learn. If you zoom in, you'll notice that the pixelize filter gradually fades away at its borders. That's because I used a soft airbrush brush. Let's try painting with a hard edge brush instead. As you can see, this doesn't look very good either because we want to pixelate the face with square pixels, but when we use a round brush, we get these round edges instead of perfect squares. How can we make these pixels perfect? This is possible, but it will be a bit more complicated. The first thing that we're going to do is select the image and create a clone layer for it. We'll drag and drop the filter mask from the original image to the clone. Then we'll put the clone inside a group. Next, we're going to move the mask of the filter mask to a paint layer. To do this, first we're going to create a new paint layer. Then we'll right-click on the filter mask and select the option Select Opaque Replace. Next, we'll select the paint layer, select the red color, and we'll go to the menu bar and click on Edit, Fill with Foreground Color. Next, we'll click on Select, Deselect. And finally, we'll select the white color and fill the filter mask with it. Now that we've extracted our clipping mask, we'll pixelate it. To do this, select the Pixelize filter mask, then click on this button to duplicate it, then drag and drop it to the paint layer. It's important that the size of the pixels is the same, so if you edit the pixel width or pixel height in the clone layer, you'll need to repeat this step later. Now our clipping mask looks pixelated, but pixels at the edges are semi-transparent, which won't look very good. We want the pixels to be either fully opaque or fully transparent. To achieve this, let's select the paint layer and then add a filter mask to it. The filter that we want this time is the Levels filter. By default, the Levels filter only changes the lightness of pixels, but we can use it to manipulate other things as well. To do this, click on this colored button here and change this option from RGBA to alpha. This will allow us to manipulate the alpha with the Levels filter. Now all that you need to do is drag the right control point of the input levels all the way to the left. After you do this, as you can see, every pixel on the layer either has 100% opacity or 0 opacity. The last thing that we need to do is use this paint layer to clip the effect layer. To do this, simply change its blend mode from normal to destination in, which is in the mix category. Now we have a perfectly pixelated face. The cool thing about this is that because we've built this entirely out of non-destructive filters, to edit the censor we can simply erase or paint on this layer, and it automatically becomes perfect squares no matter which brush or brush size we use. This is how you pixelate someone's face in Krita. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.